up? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 20 tips and tricks for moving into your college dorm room. I know college videos are super popular, so if this is the first time you've clicked on my videos, hi, my name is Kayla. Welcome. Make sure to subscribe down below. There are going to be a bunch more college videos coming up super soon, and also a few little collabs. Make sure to turn on my post notifications so you know when all those are going up. Let's just get started in today's video. My first tip that I have for you guys is when you are actually packing your stuff before you move in and everything like that, is to just label and organize all of your bins and your suitcases, because obviously you don't want to combine like your bathroom cleaning supplies with, you know, your room decor, so that just doesn't, you know, really make sense. So just get organized, go to Michael's, go to Target, buy some labels, print them out, put them on some tape. Pretty self-explanatory. The second tip I have with that is to tape down your drawers or your bins, or for me, in my case, was my makeup storage, because obviously you don't want to get to college and then have it all be spilled all over the place, because one, it's just a mess, and two, it's a little embarrassing. You know, you want to seem like you have your ish together, and you know, that might not be a good first impression. My third tip for you guys is when you are packing your clothes, if you guys have clothes on hangers, keep them on the hangers and just throw like a garbage bag over them, or just, you know, tie it around with rubber bands, because I cannot tell you how much time it saved me to just take my clothes out of my closet, put it into the car, take it out, and just on the hanger, and I was done. I didn't have to waste my time folding up my clothes, putting them in a suitcase, undoing them, rehanging them, ironing them out. So it just saves so much time by hanging up all your clothes. So my fourth tip, kind of moving closer to the actual move-in day, is to know the layout of your room ahead of time. So if you guys have roommates, see, like, are you gonna be bunking your beds? Who's gonna have what side? Just trying to get that organized, so then when it's actually move-in day, it's not as stressful, and then you guys aren't fighting about, well, I like this side better, this side's the better side, blah blah blah. So get that figured out. So my fifth tip is to arrive early. So for my college, we have like time slots of when we arrive by floor, but you know, not everyone follows it, and if you just don't have that time slot rule, arrive as early as you can in the morning, because less people, no one likes to get up early, so you know, you do it. Suck it up for the one day, get up early, and then you can park your car right in front of your dorm and unload everything, and then by the time, you know, you're organizing and everything in your room, you see everybody else lugging it up, and you're not fighting for elevator space or anything like that, and it's great. Another thing that my college offered my freshman year was to actually move in a couple days early, and you can just kind of drop all your stuff off, and then the actual move-in day, you're also, again, you're in your room, you're getting everything ready, and you don't have to deal with the commotion in the elevators or on the stairs, and it's just way better. Mini story time about that. When I moved in last year, I had 3 roommates at the beginning, and we all agreed that some of us were going to do early drop-off. Me being the tactical person that I am, I asked in our group chat, I was like, hey, when's everybody planning on moving in? And so they all said the dates that they were going to do their drop-off, and so I thought to myself, okay, I'll go the day before everybody does, so then I can get the room that I want. It's the one and only Digo Double G. Yeah, I purposely dropped off my stuff ahead of everybody so I could check out the room before, and I could pick the side that I wanted. I picked the side with the bigger closet. Honestly, I think it was a smart decision on my part, but you know, I was like, yeah, I'll go early, I'll take photos of the dorm so you guys can see what it looks like, when in reality, I did still do that, but my main intention was to get the side of the dorm that I wanted, and I did, so there's that. So my sixth tip is also arrive at a different time than your roommates. So for me, I got to do early drop-off, but if you are, you know, flying to your destination and you can't just, you know, drive there, you know, see when your roommate's coming, and then, you know, maybe when you get there, go get lunch first, and then let them move in, because a lot of the times they come with big families. So when all of my roommates moved in, there were 4 of us. So my family was the smallest, obviously. I'm an only child, versus I think the others had some of their siblings with them, so there was like 10 of us in the room at one point, and I was just like, all right, I'm gonna go chill out there, because there are just so many people everywhere, and there's only 1 door in and 1 door out. Another thing, if you guys are not in the area of your school, is to do in-store pickup. So I actually went with my friend Sydney this year. We went to Bed Bath & Beyond, and what they do is you can take a little scanner and just scan all the items you want, and then the nearest Bed Bath & Beyond near their college will have all this stuff ready for them and you can go pick it up there, so that way you're not lugging everything on a flight or trying to ship stuff out or try to pack it when you can't. You know, you can't really take a fridge on a flight. So once you actually get into the dorm room, my 8th tip is to obviously just clean up the dorm room, because I think that they clean, and I did a very good job of cleaning up my dorm room before I left last year, but you know, you never know what's there, so just, you know, take a disinfectant wipe it all down, or make somebody else in your family members do it, and you're just gonna be good to go. Another thing with that is check for damages on the wall or on the furniture. Odds are your RA will come in and do that anyway with you, but just make sure, you know, there's no window damage, you know, there's no scrapes or anything, because at the end of the year, you can they love to ding you for, you know, improper checkout, or, you know, where did this scratch come from, or where did this paint chip come from. So just like make sure you know if there is damage in the room. We had a couple window issues that weren't our fault whatsoever. We got that fixed up. None of us got dinged for it, because they love charging you. You know, they'll have, you know, a paint scratch, $200, and I'm like, I'm already paying $20,000 for tuition or $60,000 for tuition. Just, you know, save some money there and check so you don't get in trouble. Alright, so my 10th tip for you guys, I'm out of fingers after this. So my 10th tip is to bring a rolling moving cart with you to college. A lot of the times they do have them in the dorms, but because there's, you know, thousands of people checking in the same exact day as you, claws come out. Like, they come out for those cards. It's like Black Friday. Everyone just wants the cards. Like, you guys know the Hannah Montana episode with like the shoe and like Tyra Banks, and then they fight for it.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, I saw these first.
It's the only pair.
That's not funny. That's cute. Get away from me!
We're not gonna try to do that on move-in day, okay? We're not gonna be vicious. Let's set good impressions. So my 11th tip for you guys is to bring your own toolkit. You don't need to bring like every single thing, but bring a screwdriver, bring a hammer. This we did forget to do last time, but luckily my roommate had some stuff and she was nice enough to let us use it. But it's just handy, especially if you do have to set up furniture or you are bunking your bed. They might not always have the right supplies, or if they do, they have like the dingy little like thing that looks like this. Do you know what I'm talking about? And then it just goes like insert photo here, this thing. That's usually all you get. So it's nice to have your own tools with you. Another thing that you guys should bring is food and snacks. You know, you're moving in, it's stressful, you know, everyone's all over the place, and you know, people get hangry, and then, you know, hangry combined with moving into college by your, you know, you're leaving your parents, like, it's just not a good combination. So make sure to have just food and snacks at the ready for you guys, so no one, you know, gets hangry and then claws come out. My 13th tip is to bring a cooler with you. You don't need to bring a giant cooler, but just something to keep your stuff cold, so that way if you don't have a fridge yet, or somebody else is bringing you the fridge, your stuff won't get gross and moldy if you have like apples or fruit and stuff like that. And then my 14th tip is, if you are the one bringing the fridge or your roommate is already there, make sure to plug in the fridge first, so that way it cools, so you can just shove all your food in there so it doesn't go gross and bad. No one wants like a soggy apple, peach, I don't know. So my 15th tip with plugging stuff into a wall would be to plug in a fan right away. As soon as you get in, the first thing you should have on the ready is a fan. People get hot, people get crabby, people get sweaty. So if you are fortunate enough to have AC in your building, I hate you. Make sure if you don't have AC like myself, plug in a fan. Just, you know, keep the room cool, because again, you know, you have, you know, 2 families, or in my case we had 4 families coming in our room, you know, body heat, gross, you know, you're setting stuff up, you're cranky. Let's just avoid all that and bring a fan. Simple explanation. So with the trend of, you know, getting exhausted and like having food and being hot, with that, make sure that your family members have assigned roles. So make sure, you know, someone knows where the car is, someone has the car keys, someone knows where to move the car, someone is waiting by the curb with all your stuff so no one takes it. I had some furniture pieces that I needed to set up, so I was like, okay, Lindsay, you're doing this one. Dad, you're gonna set up this one. You know, keep your stuff separate. Here you go. I'm gonna go do something else, aka run away and take a nap. That way no one's getting into each other's business, no one's trampling over each other, and it's just easier. It's a nicer process, you know. Again, no cat claws coming out like the rolling carts, okay? Okay, so with that, my 17th, and almost, we're getting there, guys, we're getting there. My 17th tip is to set up the big items first. But like I said, plug in the fridge right away, plug in the fan, and then also, if you guys are bringing a TV, I kind of know how to set up a TV, but does my dad know better? Yes. So make sure the things that you can't set up yourself, that someone does it before they leave, save the little stuff for after the big appliances and things. Because once they're gone, they are gone. You will see them at Thanksgiving or Christmas. So tip number 18 is to wait to bring your food and your snacks and your toiletries. Wait to buy that after, especially if you don't want stuff spilling or breaking open. For us, I'm lucky enough, we have a Target like 15 minutes away and a grocery store down the street. So if you have those resources to you, take advantage of them and just go buy it later. One, you can get out of the dorm room if you're like, oh crap, I need dish soap, better go buy it. You know, you can get out, relax, go buy the stuff you need, and then come back. You know, when you go shopping and you get home and you unload your car, you only want to make one trip, so you pile like bags here, and then your arms are red by like, you know, the second you walk in the door. Save that for when you are done setting up most of your dorm room, so then you just have that to deal with at the end. So my 19th and almost final tip is to save the decor aspect for last. For me, decor and, you know, setting stuff up, that's more relaxing to me. So I rather get like the high stress stuff done first, and then I'm like, all right, all the big things are over with. Let's just, you know, set up the cute stuff, and then it's more fun. That's what it is. Save the fun stuff for last. You can do that on your own, and like I said, it's just, I find it relaxing and enjoyable, so that's my thing with it. And my last and final tip is just to relax. I'm sure you guys can tell by the last like 10 tips I give you, you know, it can be a very high stress situation. You know, you're moving away from home for the first, or if you're a sophomore, if you're my age watching this, you're moving away from home again, and there's just a lot of other commotion and things going on. So just relax, it's gonna be fine. You're gonna unpack everything eventually. So, you know, don't stress. It's not gonna all get done within 5 hours. You know, when I moved in my freshman year and my aunt and my dad left, there was still, you know, some decor and stuff I needed to set up, but it was like, all right, let's all go get dinner, we'll come back, and then at night we'll finish setting everything up. I ended up putting up my wallpaper later on, and it was 10 out of 10. It was great. And, you know, at the end of the day, it all worked out. The wallpaper got up. Everyone loves my wallpaper, so just saying. Chill, have fun, enjoy being in college, enjoy living alone. I can't tell you, when I came back around like Thanksgiving and I was like leaving the house late at night, my dad was like, well, where are you going? And I was like, oh right, I'm home. I should probably tell you I'm leaving the house at a really odd hour of the night and coming home at like midnight, 2, 3, I don't know. So there is that. Those are all of my tips and tricks for you guys. I know it was a lot, but thank you guys so much for watching, and get ready because my next video will be my move-in vlog to my sophomore year living in a single. So with that said, make sure to thumbs up this video and comment down below what year are you, and if you have moved into your dorm already, or maybe you're in 6th grade and you're not even close. You have another 6 years to go to college. But hey, thanks for watching. All right, bye guys.